Something going here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Felton is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Play ball.
Now in the box, Casey Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right here now.
Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and A-Ray Adrianza be the next to bat. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, no one better right here.
Ready with the 2-2. On the ground to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 6-3 the final score today. The Rail Riders took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West, though. 2 times for the West.
Live from the banks of the Cincinnati. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Chris Bryant is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
He throws him on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. To third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bullet back up the middle. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offense.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. We are the next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
In there, and it's 0-1. One and one to Schwarber.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but
ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits it with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Now that's second base.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His past history against John Lester. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Zobrist has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first will take care of him. And the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. In now for the Reds, Yasiel Puig. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Reds are down. So